Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Winning Mondays with KW Malaysia. So my name is Mariah. I'm the training coordinator here. And I'm so happy you're joining us this morning. Yeah, just a good morning to you. It's a beautiful day outside. And I thought it might be nice just to start the day with gratitude. It would be so awesome. If you could just think of something you're grateful for this week. And you just put it in the chat. Let's just type something we're grateful for in the chat. And so yeah, anyone who's on Facebook, please type in the chat. Anyone who's viewing from Zoom, please type in the chat. And we can just remind ourselves what we're thankful for and encourage each other. For myself, I'm very, very thankful. I got to really have a special night last night celebrating my best friend's birthday, a very milestone birthday. I won't say the number because she doesn't like the number, but it was just a special time. Yeah, to hear to hear about her whole life and all the amazing things that have happened over the years. And I'm just reminded how important it is for us to have people walking with us, right? Through our difficulties, through our struggles, and also in the good times, right? So yeah, I'm personally so thankful for my friends and those who've walked with me and those that I've walked with. Yeah, great. I love seeing this. Thank you, Nora, for sharing as well, for health and strength. That's great. Yeah. Awesome. Yes, positive, powerful people in the life is so great. Great. So our topic today is also about this, having someone to walk with you in your business. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about productivity coaching and the power of that to help you to achieve your goals and go a bit further than you could go by yourself. Yeah, of course, though, we have a poll to start off. Let's go, guys. Yeah. All right. Yeah, keep the stuff coming in the chat. I love it. I love to read all this. All right, I'm going to launch our poll today. Okay, so this is related to our topic and some of our guests that are coming on. Just a fun question. What's the highest number of deals you ever closed in 30 days? Okay. So 0 to 5, is that the highest? The highest, not like every month your average, but the highest. Or 6 to 10 deals per month in 30 days, 11 to 15, or 16 or more. So just put, we'd love to see what's the highest you've ever reached. I was questioning whether my scale was correct because I don't know how power you guys all are. Maybe you're all like, yeah, 16, no problem. I don't know that. Yeah, so just want to see and get an idea where everyone is on this scale. Because today our title is how to close 7 deals in 30 days, which I think is quite impressive, Yeah, if you can get that high, it's not bad, right? Yeah, so let's get a few more people participating. And also on Facebook, there should be a poll there as well. So please participate in the poll. It's just a fun way for us to connect with the topic and get an idea of who else is around us and, where you're all at. Okay, so we have about half the people participating. I want just a few more people. Maybe you're busy calculating, you're looking in your calendar, that's fine. Yeah, but let's just fill up the poll and we will end this in about 5 seconds, all right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was it. Okay, so let's look at the results here. Okay, so 71% said the highest is 0 to 5 deals closed. Okay, and then 17% said 6 to 10, 4% said 11 to 15, and 8% said 16 to more or more. So that's cool. Looks like there's actually almost 10% of you have had like some pretty exciting months out there. Very exciting, very exciting. Okay, I am gonna stop sharing first. All right. So we're gonna have a series of guests. We have one guest that's going to be joining us now and a few more a bit later. So right now I would like to invite Roland Tan. Come and join me up here on the stage.
Hello, good morning, Mariah.
Awesome, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to all the associates in KW in Ridgeview.
Yeah, awesome, very nice. Yeah, so I'm thankful that you could join us today, Roland, and share with us what you've been experiencing lately. Can you actually just introduce yourself for those who don't know you and what's your background in real estate?
Yeah, I'm Roland Tan. I'm the associate director and also the performance coach for Flagship Market Center. Been in the business for about 25 years. Started like most of agents here, doing sales, and then I have this interest to teach. And then I become a team leader. From as a team leader, then I also elevated to become a division director.
Right.
And then I started to want to learn more about the business. Then I went into operation. I went into managing a real estate business. Then about 2 years ago, Jonathan came and see me. Jonathan, the leader, the CEO in this KW Malaysia, came and see me. And we talked about the KW platform, and then cut the story short, and now I'm here.
Right. Wow. Okay, so definitely you have a little bit of experience. You said
Yes,
25 years. 25 years.
Yeah, 25 years. So now I accidentally reveal my age, right?
No. I think you're one of those prodigy. You probably started when you were like 8 years old or something, right?
Yes. Just what Jonathan mentioned, right? He started at 18, right?
Everybody here is very young when they start.
Yeah, it's really a fun business.
Yeah. So, I mean, you said it sounds like you've been all over, like leading and doing all these different roles.
Yes.
So when did you become a coach though? Like doing this kind of coaching thing, and why did you even want to start doing that? I'm just very curious to hear.
I started as a coach, I think way back, like after about 3 to 4 years in the business doing sales. Okay. And I have this passion of teaching. Okay. And I like to teach, and I like to inspire people, and that's where it started lah. Learning how to coach, learning how to teach, and learning how to guide. And I believe this. I always have this principle in me, right? If you become a student, you only learn once lah. Okay. But if you become a teacher, you learn twice. Amen. I love that. Yeah, because that you learn, and then when you teach, you actually learn twice. Yeah. So there's this, because of this principle. Actually, I become a coach lah. So you're trying to learn more. So part of it is because you want to learn more for yourself. Yes. Yeah, and of course, to inspire people. That's what I really like, to inspire people. I like to deal with people more than the product. Being in transaction, in sales, you deal with mostly product. But when you are a leader, you actually deal with people. That's what I like most. Right. So you like people. You like people more than houses. That's nice. Yeah. And I have this like sort of like a motto, right? I want the person to come and when a person come and see me and say that because of you I didn't quit, and that is something is always in me, right? That's really nice. Yeah. If you knew that you could play a role in someone's life, to help them to get over that difficult time, right? Yes. Yeah. From the lowest point to their success, so like success point, right? Very nice, very nice. Okay, so in your opinion, what's the purpose of coaching actually? How do you see coaching? Wow, that's a very tough question. Though it's simple, but I think it's a tough question. For me, coaching is really to really help the person to grow in their performance. Okay. From this point to this point. And in this coaching, they are not just helping the person to grow in numbers, but also in this coaching you have these few elements that we put into helping the person. First is to really helping the person to have the right mindset. Then helping the person to learn about the right model. And I think lastly is really helping the person to learn having the right skill set. So right this mindset, right model, and right skill set. Got it. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. So for me, that is the whole thing of coaching. That's what you like to do. Okay. And then so
out of these three, okay, we have those three pieces. So what is the role of the coach and what's the role of the client, would you
Wow.
say, in the relationship?
The role is basically the coach is basically like a teacher, lah.
Okay.
You know, you act, you are a teacher, and the client is like a student.
Okay.
Right. So as a role of teacher, you actually impart the right mindset, the right skill set, impart the right model to the student.
I see.
And as a student or as a client, you have to trust the leader. You have to believe in the leader, and you have to follow or adopt what the leader teach lah.
Okay.
So basically, I feel that is the simplest way to describe the role of the coach and also the role of the client.
Right. So you're like the guru, and then you have the people, you're teaching them how your system, your model, whatever, and then they will kind of follow you, including the mindset.
Yes. And I think like last week I attended the coaching call, you know, our KW Worldwide coaching call, and the trainer in there, and it mentioned that actually we sort of have to make sure that actually the agents actually believe in us.
Believe in you.
Yeah, believe in us, and I think that is an important element.
Right. Yeah.
In the
that
journey.
You have like the credibility, and they know you've been through whatever they've been through, and you can guide them. Okay. Right. Yeah. Thanks for sharing your perspective on coaching and all this. Sure. So just so we can have an understanding as we go in. So I know you've been running a program. When did you start running this program in your field? You started running it.
I started it. It's actually called Real Pioneer Startup Program, and I started this when I came back from FR.
Oh, family reunion, the conference.
Yeah, family reunion. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw something in FR, and then when I came back, I tell myself that I need to develop a model, right? A model or a business model or coaching model that I can put into the market center.
Okay. Great. So that would have been maybe in March. Is that when we came back?
Yeah, it's sometime March.
Okay, March or April. Okay, yeah. So it's quite new. So it's a new program. Yeah. So I would love if you could just tell us about this program. Yeah. Why don't you just share with us about the program?
Yeah. I have this. I share screen. I have this, and I use it to explain further about this coaching program. Okay. Can you guys see?
Yes. Yeah.
So basically, this coaching program consists of two parts. Okay, one part is actually the group mastermind coaching. Then the other part is the one-to-one coaching. Okay. The group mastermind coaching is basically it's not me coaching. It's basically I invite speaker to come to this group mastermind coaching to do the coaching, to do the teaching basically. Why is being that? Because from my past experience, I realized that if I'm the only one to do the coaching, the tendency they would it's not they don't believe. It's like everything is from Roland, right? Roland say this, Roland say that, right? And now I realized that when I was in the US, when I see how the coaches there teach, they actually not just rely on themselves, but they leverage. So I when I came back there, I said that why not I also come up with a program whereby I can leverage on the success stories of the agents, in the market center. And hence I created this group mastermind coaching now. Okay. Right. And this group mastermind coaching consists of 8 modules. Right. Okay. And you can see the red modules here on the left hand side. You can see the red modules here. The first module is win with why, and it ends with GPS your business. Okay. Okay. And its structure or it's developed in this manner, being that because and all this is not just from me. It's not from me. It's actually from the MIA book. Okay, so you took this from our MRA book over there. Yeah, our MIA book. I learned from our MIA, that being. But one thing I must say that because MIA, the book sometimes can be overwhelming. And I realized that if, let's say, I put the MIA book into new agents, it become like it will be very challenging, right, for them to learn from the whole MIA book from A to Z lah. So hence I simplify the whole thing.
Right. So you tried to simplify all the complication.
Yes.
Okay.
And in the MIA book, you always start with the right mindset, right? Then after that, you progress into the right model, and lastly, you also you learn about skill sets. So if you look at the module, how it's structured, it starts with the right mindset, like win your why. You must have the right big why. That is how it's being structured with the right mindset. Then as you see the module, as the module progress, you learn also about the right business model. And in there also there's right skill set.
Right.
And these trainers or these speakers that I invited, it's not I randomly invite them. They actually they are actually have to meet certain criteria.
Okay.
I give you a good example, like win your why. I actually invited Jasmine Key, and I think Jasmine Key is really a role model, right, in the business. At the same time, also why she's so successful in the business. I believe this is my personal belief, that I feel that she really have a big why behind her to push her to really to push her and also motivate her to journey in the business and to become what she is today.
Right.
An example, right, of what and these are coaches, or these are speakers that actually they are the exemplary of all the modules here.
So good. So you're leveraging on all these
so
there that have done well. It's a good idea. Because so besides go ahead.
Because in the MIA we also learn about leveraging, right? So that's why I sort of develop this and leveraging on the coach on these agents, the successful agents that share their success story, share their experience.
Right. So the group events there, you mentioned it's like mostly as another speaker coming to share. Okay. Anything else happening in these group times besides the speaker sharing?
So basically, I put all the rookies or the new agents together, and beside they learn from the speaker and the trainer. They also can network, right? Because they are all the same level of thinking when they first started the business. Right, so I put them all together and they network and they share also their experience. They also network and also perhaps they also share about what they learned from the group mastermind coaching.
Okay, I see. So they can kind of like share their ahas or whatever.
Yes, and I feel that is the best way to learn whereby everyone talk about it, and then they also are able to meet role models in our platform. At the same time, also they connect to the role models, and then they also learn from the role models. And I think many of them actually, on a personal note, they actually in touch with these agents, with this speaker, and they also bring it even further. Perhaps to see them personally, to talk to them, about certain skill set, certain mindset. I enjoy bringing them all together.
Right, lovely. I mean, I've seen some of your events, and I see there's also a lot of games, a lot of fun.
Yes. I try to make it fun. Why? Is because I feel that actually the sales business or the real estate business, it should be fun.
Nice.
And I do my level best to inculcate the fun side of the business into the coaching.
Right.
Yeah.
It's good. Okay, tell me about the other side now, the right-hand side.
The other side is one-to-one coaching. So the one-to-one coaching is basically with Roland. Roland is the coach, and then I have this one-to-one coaching with them every 2 weeks. And in this one-to-one coaching, I put in two approach. One is the income model. The other one is the income plan.
Okay.
So what is in the income model and what is in income plan? Income model basically is that from my experience, I realized that agents should master or should learn about these 5 activities, okay, or to master these 5 activities to see their income.
Just
right?
Mm-hmm.
And these 5 activities consist of this I'll say these 5 elements. First is listings. The agents must learn how to get listings. Then after getting listing, you learn about marketing, right? You learn how to do the marketing side of it. Then when you market the property, then when you get inquiries, you learn about showing, right? Showing it's also viewing. Showing and viewing is the same, but I like to use showing because I always feel that viewing is just a very very small part of it, but the bigger part of it is really doing the showing, because in showing you have stage, you stage the units, there are many more things in showing. So that's why I like to use the terminology of showing, right? You have listing, marketing, showing. After you do your showing, then you get an offer, right? So that's where the negotiation comes from.
I see.
And after you negotiate, then you do the closing.
Okay, so then, you try and help them with all these 5 skills.
Yeah, I help them on these all 5 skills. And once you complete all this, then you will see your earning, you see your income. All right. Why I say these fundamentals being that because if you look at a person's the real estate activities, you realize that you have to touch on all these 5 elements in order to see your income one.
Okay.
All right. And in these 5 activities, I put in an income plan. When I say income plan, that means I put a number into it.
Okay.
So in order for you to see one closing, and reach and see your income, you have to have 30 listings.
This is the 33 one at the top.
Yes, the 33 one,
sure,
right?
Sure,
I call it the income plan. So you have 30 listings and you put into 3 marketing platforms. Okay, and then you have 1 closing. So I call it 33-1.
Interesting. Can I ask you where you came up with this idea of 33-1?
Actually, the 33-1 is, if you look at the, generally, if you look at the sales industry or the sales business, there's actually we call it a probability, right? Generally accepted in the sales industry, that is the 10-3-1. Okay, 10 prospect, you make 3 appointments, you close 1.
Okay.
This is generally accepted in the sales business.
Okay.
However, in our real estate business, I realized that we have more variables for us to manage, right? We have the listing part, we have the marketing part, we have the showing part and negotiating part, and then we also have the closing part. Being that we have so many variables to manage, I feel that the probability, especially in getting the listings, it should be higher.
Okay.
So therefore, I developed this income plan whereby I put listing 30, you put in 3 marketing platform, and then you close 1. Right.
Okay.
So in my one-to-one coaching, you also learn about conversion, meaning that if you want to actually increase your conversion, for example, if you want to close more than 1 closing or 1 deal, then in order for you to do better, you should increase on your listing. Logically speaking, you have 60 listings, you put in 3 marketing platforms, hence you have 2 closing.
I see.
Yeah. So that is how it comes about.
All right. So this is your program. So how often is the one-to-one coaching?
The one-to-one coaching, I do it like every 2 weeks with the agents, and every coaching session, it's about 1 hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
And also depending on what the agents bring into the coaching session. If they have if they have actually completed their assignment, normally the coaching will take a slightly shorter time, right? And also during the coaching, if they contribute a lot, meaning that they share about their deals, you know, they share about their challenges, perhaps it will take slightly longer time.
Right, I see.
Yeah.
And how long it takes for the coaching session.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing all these details. I think, are you guys learning something? I mean, he's just sharing openly, right, his whole system and model. So I hope you're all getting something from this, another idea to try.
I remember, Mariah, you have shared with me, you said that, Roland, is it okay to share this in, you know, to all the agents and share it in, you know, because we are live, right? And also, we also Facebook. May have, in Facebook, we may have outside agents that are learning about this model, right?
Sure, but competitors.
Competitors, right? But if you look at the whole coaching program, it's not just consists of this model, but what is in the coaching, what is in the section that is more important now. Because in the one-to-one coaching, I actually put in 3 elements to help the agents to learn about to help the agents to, like, from this point of performance to go into this point of performance, right? And I put into 3 elements. First element is having the right mindset. So in my coaching, there's a lot of like learning about having the right mindset.
Right. So it's probably like a bit personalized, like for each person, how is their mindset, and you help them to shift in their specific case. Right.
So I shift their mindset, having the right mindset. Secondly, having the right model. And thirdly, having the right skill set.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
So in the one-to-one coaching also, I teach them certain skills. You know, and they also ask, you know, what's best, how to deal with, let's say, for example, this situation, what's the best way to deal with it, and I actually share with them. Right.
Nice. There's a question in the chat about what platform do you recommend when you mentioned the 3 platforms?
Yeah, can I have the question again? What
platforms do you recommend?
What platform?
Yeah, because you mentioned the 3 platforms, right?
I mentioned about?
You mentioned 30 listings in 3 platforms.
Okay, the three platforms, basically, when you mention about the three marketing platforms, I think these 3 marketing platforms is something that most agents use. One is actually the property portal. We put in the listings into the property portal. The second platform is networking, whether it's the internal networking or external networking. And the third one is social media.
Oh, okay.
So these are the 3 marketing platforms. You just have to focus on these 3 marketing platforms.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I want to ask you now, so now that you've been running the program for a short while, what kind of results are you seeing in the program?
Oh, I think so far I see agents that is closing like from a minimum of 1 deal to as many as like 7 deals and counting. When I say counting, is because they sometimes will report to me, right? Every time they close a sales, they will report to me. Yeah, I know of one particular agent is like just 2 weeks ago, one or 2 weeks ago, he actually closed two sales.
Okay, amazing. And actually, I just realized, for context, how many people do you have in your program?
I have about, when I started this, I only have about like 3 or 4, and then it started to add up. Now I have about 12.
Okay.
Yeah, about 12 to 13 of them, and some of them started from day 1, and many, about 80% of them just started recently, and they are in progress.
Very nice. I'm glad to hear that your program is growing. Okay, so I mean, it sounds like some people are achieving well, like you mentioned, 2 last week, and you said up to 7 even in the 30 days. Does everybody get this kind of like great results yeah, I'm just wondering, does everyone get this great results in the program?
Perhaps I will share. I'm able to share with you when the first batch of the rookies or the R1s that come on
They
board.
go through the
They
whole
go
thing.
through it. However, what I can see is that those rookies that really committed into the coaching, I can see their progress. And from the first section of the one-to-one coaching, second sessions, I can roughly predict already. Whether the person can see deals in 90 days.
Right.
Yeah.
So good. So I wanted to ask you also, sorry, there's someone whose phone keeps getting unmuted over and over again. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I wanted to ask you actually though about one piece about accountability. I'm wondering what role accountability plays in your program, because you mentioned about coaching as teaching. Yeah, but I also at least I know from the KW side, we always talk about accountability and how coaching is primarily about accountability. That's the power of it, as opposed to like a training or a teaching. So I'm just curious on your program, how does accountability come in?
So for me, accountability is actually between the coach and also the agents. And in my one-to-one coaching, I also put in the accountability part of it. And if you look at the 5 elements, we start with listings, then we go into marketing, right? And before we start the listings, normally I will suggest the agents to, let's say you want to focus in one market, you have to do a lot of research and before you go into the market, and that's where the accountability comes in. And most of my coaching, the one-to-one coaching, I give them assignment.
Okay.
And in order for you to progress in learning the model and also learning the business, you have to complete this assignment first before you can go into another assignment, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So these are all the accountability that I put into. And the 33-1 is also accountability. That means if every time when we have a coaching sessions, I will drill them 33-1. I always start with, okay, let's recap the income model, right? And they share with me what is the income model.
Okay.
Okay.
Also,
then let's look into the
you check their understanding. I mean.
Correct. I check and I understand, and also let's look into the 33-1.
Into their numbers, their personal numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the 33-1 is something that is between you and me. We have committed to come into this, and therefore you have to achieve this 33-1. Then every time I'll check on them. Where are you now in the 30? Where are you now in the 3? And where are you now in the 1? Yeah.
Right. Because probably without a coach, you might have the knowledge, okay, I need to get 30, but then you can kind of take your time. There's no one to push you like, hey, you've been at 10 for the past 1 month. How come there's no more? What are you going to do about it? Kind of thing.
And many agents tend to sway, or many agents tend to be like out of focus, and they will start to be everywhere in that income model. Most agents will perhaps, they'll focus on just the marketing side, but they don't look at the listing side. For me, is that listing come first. So focus on the listing 33-1.
Nice. Good. It's a good focus.
That's how it works.
Okay. Well, at this point, I want to invite, I have a couple of your coachees, your clients on the call with us. So I would like to invite May Chong and Alex Lowe to come and join us now. Are you guys here? Yay. Okay, we got one. Yay, we got two. Hello, welcome.
Hello. Good morning.
Great to have you guys, both of you here. So yeah, let's just get into it. Actually, I realized I want to ask the first question. A quite simple question. May, I'll start with you, May, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. How long have you actually been in the business? How long have you been doing real estate? What's your...
Actually, I'm very fresh. I just started last year, my NCC class in December. And then, and then I was starting very slow from January towards March. And then I was thinking to quit, Then I found Roland in April. That's how my progress until now. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you're very
Yeah.
fresh, and then wow, you're ready to quit. So you're the one he's talking about. You're the one he's talking about when he said he can help somebody.
Yeah.
Wow. Very good. Okay. That's great. And then Alex, how about yourself? How long have you been in the business?
Yeah, I've just hit my 2 years mark in mid of May, but I've been with Redfield since August last year.
Okay, great. Okay, so you're not like, I mean, you're kind of like rookie, like not 100%, but like quite new and fresh. Great. Okay, so now we know where you guys are coming from. All right, so maybe starting with you, Alex, I want to ask, what was your production like before you joined this program? I mean, in that time that you were doing real estate before you joined Roland.
Yeah, I think my story was really more of a survival rather than like a great achievement. Pretty similar to May's story where I was quite struggling. So I think I started in 2021 pretty well in project marketing, but came 2022, I was really struggling in the 7 months prior to joining KW, where because of project marketing, the payout can be quite unpredictable.
Okay.
Yeah, and I could felt the market shift. So I was in a lot of dilemmas. I think in terms of production, in average, from rental, I was probably making like 2,000 to 4,000 a month. So I really had quite a problem back then. So yeah, so after join, so
that was before. So how about after joining Roland? Yeah, let us know. How was your results?
All right. Yeah. So I joined Redfield in August. Then I started speaking to Roland. Probably in October, we officially started the coaching in November. So he really helped me to build a framework that really helps with my cash flow, so that it's more sustainable, even to pay my bills. Yeah. To move my focus from project marketing to rentals and sub-sale. So so after joining Roland's coaching, I think I was making in average 3 to 5 rental cases a month. So that helped with my cash flow of like 5,000 or 7,000 a month.
Okay.
And I'll get like 1 or 2 sales.
Wow. That's a big improvement. That's a very big improvement, like probably more than doubling your income.
Yeah, so I'm quite grateful to Roland that, I didn't quit because of him, and I survived. I was able to pay my bills and move from project marketing to sub-sale because of the market shift.
Wow, amazing. Thank you for sharing that, Alex. Okay, how about you, May? How was your production before, when you said you wanted to quit, and then how is it now?
Yeah, before this, I was very busy for the whole month, and then I only closed 1 deal. I also don't know, it was very busy, like going here and there showing, and then at first my mindset is different. Before I joined Roland, I was thinking that closing is very important to me, and other elements, I didn't know that listing is the most important thing. That's why I was running around and around and around. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's probably quite common, right? When people start, they're just like, okay, I need to close deal. I need to close deal.
Yeah, because we are new rookie. We don't know about the market, we just listen to other, agents. Okay. So their input is like, oh, closing is very important. For us agent, we earn money, then is enough. But right now for me, my mindset is different. The skill is very important.
Okay. So how's your results been since you joined? Yeah.
Oh, it's like so much different.
Okay, tell us. Give us.
It's like 5 deals in a month.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah. And then, in the Sabah City is a very competitive market. I can say that a lot of agents here. So I'm so blessed. And then with Roland's guidance, I can hit 5 deals in a month.
Wow. So it really works, lah. You followed it.
Yeah. And then it's not as hard as before,
Wow, amazing. So you were working hard before, working hard now, but then you're getting
but the result is amazing.
Okay, cool. Can I ask you, May, what do you think, what helped you to achieve these great results? What do you think is the thing that makes the difference?
Yeah, I think most importantly is we must be on the right track, because previously I off track. I just do whatever. Okay, this come first, then I'll do this first. So with Roland guidance, because every week, 2 weeks, we will go through with him. So he will set a goal for us. So the next visit, the next meeting. So make sure you have something in your pocket.
Right. So that accountability is a big piece, right?
Yeah.
You know, you're scared to show up with nothing.
Yeah. So you die, must fork out something,
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's awesome. How about you, Alex? What has been what's helped you to achieve the results, do you think?
Yeah, I think there are two things. The first thing is really the mindset. So I really spend a lot of time being lost and having dilemmas. Should I stay in project marketing, something that I was very passionate about, versus being realistic, going into a venture into something new in sub-sale, that there are a lot of unknowns. So I think Roland really gave me the confidence. I believe in him because he has spoken and he's worked with a lot of agents. He knows the market. He has this experience. And I started to see result when I follow his advice. And the second thing is, I think the second thing is the frameworks or the formula that he introduced, some of the things that he mentioned earlier. So there was like a very structured approach to how I transitioned that I could see results. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, it's good to hear that the framework is helping you a lot. So just in general, how do you find the coaching program with Roland? You know, what do you find most helpful? Maybe you can share a bit more, Alex.
I think, yeah, he gave us a certain approach, a structure. So he told me how to kickstart, because I think a lot of agents they'll try to find their own ways, moving to sub-sale. Okay, maybe I'll start with listing, but how do I start? Which market do I go to? So Roland gave me some very specific things to do. Start with like a market that you're familiar with, use data labs to generate certain data. So I came out with a full Excel sheet that has all the data about past transactions, which condo to focus on in Taman Desa. So, and the ratio between the supply and what's sold, and also the competition. So with all this data and Roland's advice, I could make a pretty informed decision to move into that market for sub-sale.
Wow, that's really, yeah, I see now what you mean. Roland is very specific. So you're working, so Roland worked with you, Alex, specifically looked at what area you're familiar with. You mentioned about focusing and then getting all the data and then helping you to make a plan. So that was helpful. That's the most helpful for you. And
that really helped me to kickstart the whole, secondary market business.
Wow, great. Thank you for sharing that. How about you, May? How do you find the coaching, and what do you find the most helpful?
Yeah, I think most importantly, what Alex says is true lah. Okay, because in Desa Park there are so many condos and so many landed, so we don't know where to start to dig for the listing. So Roland did narrow down for me. Okay, May, you should go into what segment? Try to narrow down to 1 to 2, 3 first, condos or landed. Okay, make sure you get some listing from there, and you move on, so on like that. Yeah, at least something for me to kickstart. Before this I was like running around here and there.
Right.
Yeah.
So why is that so helpful for you? Like, did you not have access to this kind of information before, or?
Yeah, he did give me some opinion where to get the listing, how to generate listing, and who to help to get the listing. I mean, we are on solo, right? So our time is very limited.
Right.
So he will provide guidance where you should look for. I mean, for help on this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. You mentioned earlier also about mindset. I would love if you could share a little bit more about that. Like, what was your mindset before, and then after? I'm curious to hear more. What you found helpful on that?
Yeah, for an agent, right? Mindset is very important, because before this I was like, I close deal enough already, then I earn money like what other agent doing. Okay, but I don't earn a skill. I don't know. I mean, from A to Z in the property line just to close deal. Okay, but right now I know what is the skill I need to have, and when you discuss or you talk to your client, then people will know that, oh, this is quite a knowledgeable agent, not like just a normal ordinary agent. Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to be like that, the expert the real estate expert, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, great. Is there anything else? What, like, Roland mentioned about there's a group coaching and there's also individual coaching. So between those two, which one do you find, more helpful? I'm curious. I know there's not been that many sessions yet, right? Only a couple or a few sessions so far.
Yeah. The one-to-one is more to like a problem solving and also to put you on a track. Yeah, to make sure you are on the right track to achieve your goals. But that group one is good, like they share their experience, okay, what they've gone through before this, that because we are new rookies, we don't have a lot of experience on property lines, so it's good to have an input from them.
Right. How about you, Alex? What did you find between the personal coaching and the group coaching?
Yeah, I think that's used in both the session, both the format. I started with one-to-one, then came the group format where I could feel like we have a community to connect with and a regular touch-up point to meet people. But I really appreciate the one-on-one, like what May mentioned, right? The problem-solving part. Roland is a very personal person. Like he will reply to my very specific questions when I have very specific problems with my clients. For example, when I wasn't sure how to word certain terms and conditions in the agreement to purchase, or I was having difficulty with an incompetent lawyer who dragged the timeline, or there was a risk of renegotiation of the deal because of some conflict about furnishing. So these very specific questions I could send to Roland and he will reply to me. Usually he will give me a phone call when he's free and then he will walk me through the steps. Yeah, that was another part that was really useful and something I'm very grateful for from Roland. Yeah.
Wow, it's awesome. I have there was another one of you that I invited that he was not able to join us, is Christopher Lee, and he's, I think, the one that was able to even close 7 deals in the 30 days, right? So I asked him and he gave some written responses. So just to also give you feedback, Roland, as well, and just for our learning, he found the most one of the most helpful thing that helped him to achieve his results is changing his mindset from agent to be an entrepreneur. Yeah, and to change into like managing a business, as opposed to, I guess, maybe what you're saying, like just closing a deal. So he's now thinking big picture, how to set up a whole business. So he found that really helpful. Yeah, and he also mentioned about success will come to you when you have enough failure, which I think is very nice. This is aha, because failure is part of the story in the journey. We shouldn't be afraid of failure. Instead of face it, just to solve it and keep going. So I like that. I thought that was very inspiring, that we can don't be so afraid of failing, but keep trying again. Yeah, so we don't give up, right, May? Don't give up. Don't give up. Yeah. Let's not give up. So can I know I didn't prepare you for this question, but can I know any your future plans or your future goals? Maybe from Alex first. Do you have your plan for the future, for the next 1 month, the next 2 months? Yeah, anything you can share with us?
Yeah, I think moving forward, my plan would be to scale up in terms of my business and my income. So all the foundation I've laid down, from Roland's advice, help me to build relationships with owners and build my database of listings. So when the market is picking up, actually just from May alone, I was able to close 3 deals sales. Yeah, so I start seeing the results of the work. So I think I'll be transitioning from rental to sale a bit more so that I can increase my production.
That sounds great. Sounds great. It's exciting. Roland, do you think he can do it?
I can 110% say that he will achieve it.
Awesome. There you go.
He's really he really did it. Now he's actually going to do more. That's what I can say.
Nice.
When I first started to got to know this Alex, as he said, that for me he's someone that actually the confidence level is very low, especially from a project marketing going into sub-sale, right?
Sure.
he didn't know he that time he didn't know anything about sub-sale, right? So his confidence level very low. And I think you know, many people ask me, you know, Roland, you know, what do you gain from doing coaching, right? What do you gain as a coach, right? For me, it's really I have this sense of fulfillment. When I say I have this sense of fulfillment, mean not it's like they share with me their closing, that kind of fulfillment, but actually I journey with them in their life, that kind of sense of fulfillment, you know, from their lowest point now to probably their most you know, such point in their career, right? And also in their life, right? I remember that Alex came and see me. There's one time when during the one-to-one coaching, he said, Roland, I share with you, you know, my girlfriend actually retrenched, you know.
Oh.
And for them as a couple, they have this like what I call it, a life plan that they you know, one go into a fixed income, the other one, you know, going into a business whereby you don't have fixed income, right? And they wanted to grow, they wanted to like journey in their life in this way first, you know, being that because at least there's one fixed, one is not fixed, and then there's a security there, there's a stability there. Then Alice came and see me and say, Roland, my wife, my girlfriend got retrenched, you know, and you know, this this is like a crisis in their journey, you know? So right. I told Alex, okay, not to worry about this because it's really happened. Let's focus on what you need to do rather than look into what you're unable to, you know, resolve, right? It's really happened. Let's look into what you need to do. And what you need to do is really to be focused and really to grow your real estate business. And when you grow your real estate business, you build your confidence. You know, so from that lowest point, and then last month, Alex actually, can I share, Alex?
Yeah.
Don't mind. He actually proposed to his girlfriend, right? And now I know they are journeying. They are going to get married, and for me is that, you know, from the lowest point whereby, you know, the wife being the girlfriend being retrenched, and now to a point whereby he proposed to his girlfriend, and their journey to you know, further in their relationship. And for me, it's really confident. You know, he has built his confidence, right? From this one to this one, you know, and then he personally sent to me his the photo when he proposed. He sent a photo, Roland. I'm so happy, you know, that I'm now here in this, I know, in this journey, that I know I come to this like this point that really I propose to my girlfriend now, you know, going forward will be the wife, you know. So it's this sense of fulfillment now.
Wow, it's very, very inspiring.
You know, it's like a life journey, right? That I'm part of them.
Wow, Roland, you are so blessed to be a part of this, and I think they're so blessed. This is amazing. Now I think we can change the title, right? Instead of you close 5 deals, 7 deals in 30 days, and you get a fiance.
and I'm very happy for them. Like me, you know, wanting to quit at one time, you know, in the business, due to certain circumstances or certain reasons. And then she was referred to me, and I managed to convince her. I said that you give me 90 days, right? You give me 90 days. Okay, I put you into this program, and as long as you are willing to commit to this program, okay, let's you know, bring you from this level, this point to this point, from this performance to this performance. And after that discussion, she sent me a WhatsApp to say, Roland, I trust you, I believe you. Let's start it, right? And so now, good. Yeah, less than 30 days, she really seeing deals ready.
Yeah, and I always say to Roland, because of you, I stay on.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yes.
So he's a part of your journey, a part of your story already. Can I ask May also, because I just wanted, because I asked Alex already, what's your plan? What's your plan moving forward? We'll put you on the spot also.
Okay, we already set another goal because now mainly my case close is based on the rental. Okay. All right. So my next target will be the sub-sale.
Awesome. Exciting.
And I just want to add on is like May is like starting to actually for me I actually guide her that now is the time for you to build up your profile.
Yeah.
Right. And now she's starting to design her own personal profile and put it into the market, right? So that you create the awareness. You also create the recognitions in the community or in the market that you are going with now.
Yeah, so good. So you can show your value. Who are you and what value do you bring?
Yes.
That is awesome. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna have announcements soon, but before we do that, Alex and May, do you have anything else you want to share that maybe something triggered your mind and you want to add anything that you feel has been helpful for you on the journey, or anything else to add? Or not yet?
Yeah, maybe a little
Okay.
word from me, right? So being a rookie, I think we have heard a lot of success stories in the company from the Winning Mondays. But I'm sure a lot of new agents might also have gone through that difficult time like me. So I think it's important to have peers and support network for people who struggle, in the company. So please talk to your peers, talk to Roland, reach out so that you're not alone, because this business can be quite lonely. So speak to people. Actually, I knew Roland because I spoke to also other few experienced agents who also helped me in different ways, giving advice, sharing experience. So yeah, just reach out, talk to people, talk to me. Even I could feel your pain. I can tell you how I did it. So don't give up. Yeah.
Oh, what I'm seeing in the future, right? I think, Roland, you're producing another coach. Alex, you're going to be a coach here in like maybe 2-3 years. Like, you can also be a coach.
Yeah.
Pass it on, right? Pass it on.
Yes.
I love it. Thank you so much. You guys are so inspiring. I love it so much. I really appreciate all the sharing and the openness just to be vulnerable, that you want to quit, that is difficult, that you need someone to walk with you, to force you to do your work. Yeah, I think we need this, right? We need people to walk with us. Very, very good. Okay, so right now, I would love to ask everyone in the chat. There's so many wonderful messages already. But if you have any other things you want to share in the chat, everyone who's on the call, if you're in Flagship or in Chong, or if you're on Facebook or Zoom, please just put some things in the chat and share your ahas from this conversation. Share some encouragements. While you're doing that, I'm going to switch to announcements. We have a lot of announcements this week, so I hope everyone will stay on and listen carefully. Okay, I love Ignite. Ignite is the best. Okay, so we have Ignite continuing on. In fact, tomorrow's class is session 13, which is the end of module 3. It's qualified potential buyers and sellers with Carmen Lee and George Tan. It's going to be epic. Please come if you're free. And then starting on Wednesday, for the next about 2 weeks, we are going to have module 4, which is on transacting business. And these are all like the super hot topic that everyone like to close the deal, right? But there's really some good sessions here. You'll notice there's been a change. So session 15 is coming before session 14. We had to do this for scheduling issue, but really you should come, win the buyer, win the seller, win the buyer, make and receive offers, negotiate offers. These are really great topics. I hope if you're free and able, please register and let me know. We have some space constraint. So if it's too popular, I might have to say no, but if you're the first, I think we have space for like maybe 5 to 10 more people could squeeze at the back. Yeah, so please come and sign up for these sessions. You can even just sign up for one session. You don't have to come for the whole thing. It takes place at the KW Malaysia Training Center, which is in Damansara Perdana, and it starts at 8:30 a.m. All right. Let's go for the next poster. Great. Okay, so last week we had our CPD training, the KW Malaysia CPD training on building a successful real estate agency. We had such a good turnout, such a great experience. Everyone loved the program. And so on that note, we now have part 2 coming up next month in June 13th. So if this is required for PEAs and REA to get their points. So if you would like to sign up for this, if you're in under one of the KW agencies and you just sign up directly, you get a special price. Otherwise, you can sign up through the if you want to forward this to anyone else, to those outside of our agency, then they can sign up through this link. All right, that would be great. Okay, next one. Yes. So our client touch points, we've been using them in Ignite. They're very useful. So you can go to Circle and put in touch points and you will get things you can download and share out. It's very useful to send out to clients and build your business. All right. So now our flagship market center happenings. All right. So you see Roland's face here on the right. Looking good, Roland. So this program, that's the program. On the right-hand side is the program we've been just talking about, the Realpreneur program, the startup program. So if you are interested to join after listening to this and you're part of the Flagship Market Center, you can contact Roland either through that very tiny QR code or just find out how to contact him. Yeah. Otherwise, on the left-hand side, you will see that there's an event today in Subang, yeah, happening in Daman Mall for those who are in that area. Okay, next one. So this week on Thursdays, there's Power Hour and Tech Workshop. So this week, June 1st, hey, it's Jasmine Key. We were just talking about her as well. So I'm going to be talking about don't just lead generate, improve your lead conversion. So this is with George Tan and Jasmine Key at 11 a.m. And at 2:30, we have our Tech Thursday with Winnie, and she'll be talking about KW Central. So if you want to learn how to use it, show up and you can learn together, okay? And also really important, there's a not to be missed auction workshop happening on 14th of June, which is, I think, a couple of weeks from now. But just a heads up so you can sign up for this. All right, next one. Okay, Refill Chong, this is what's happening. So they also have lots of great stuff going on. So this week they are doing, actually tomorrow is also KW Central. So if you're in Puchong, you can go tomorrow for KW Central training at 10 a.m. Yeah, and if you're in Flagship, you go on Thursday, okay, with Winnie. All right, and then in Puchong Thursday, we also have May 18th is the next session. Yeah. So then take note of that. Okay. So also in Puchong, they have a coaching program. So just like Roland does coaching in Flagship, in Puchong, we have Ray doing coaching. So he has his own program. You can contact him if you would like to find out more. And in addition, there's also this career talk. So if you have anyone you know that you want to introduce to KW or to Refill Puchong, you can contact Ray and invite them, and they will find out, you know, what we have to offer, and see if they want to sign up and be an agent. All right, I think that's all of our sessions. Is that all our sessions? Okay, all of our announcements. Oh, I made it through only in 5 minutes. It's impressive. Okay, so yeah, great. All right, now that we come back to YouTube, did you have a nice time reading all the comments in the sidebar? There's a lot, right? I hope. All right. Do you have any last words? I would love to hear from all three of you. Any words of encouragement or anything you want to say just to everyone out there? I think, Alex, you also shared a good one just now, encouraging everyone to look for help, right? Look for help if they need help. Yeah. How about you, May? Do you have anything to share?
Yeah, I want to share, like, new rookies out there, don't give up, okay? You soon will meet Roland. Roland is here already. Last time I still have to look for him, you know. So he's the right person to look for. Okay, don't give up. Like last time, when I call people will hang up my call. Now I receive message and call from them. May I have a property, you know, from where and where? Even though out of my area, I still can help. Okay, maybe pass on to my other colleague. Okay, the result is really good. Okay, so don't give up. Okay, the leads will slowly come.
Awesome. Yes. Love it. Thanks for sharing that. Roland, you want to share something?
For me, I would like to take this opportunity first, of course, to say thank you to the KW Malaysia regional leadership for their support. Then, of course, to really say thank you to the market center leadership, in particularly our CEO, Cheng, that really believed in me and really supported this Realpreneur startup program. In fact, you look at the just now the poster. She was the one that designed the poster.
Oh, so
yeah,
good.
Yeah, and yes, and I really appreciate all this support, right, from the market center level, and also the other leaders like William, Bailey. I also have Joanne. I have Vanessa. I have who else? I have Roland Tan, right? Okay. Whoever I didn't mention, please forgive me. But you are all a part of the market center leadership, you know, and you all really supported this program. Really appreciate it. my last word is basically, if you come to a point of your business, you are lost, or you need to break through, right, in your performance, seek to leverage, seek to ask someone to help you, right? And the best is to look for coaches in your respective market center and get them to help you, right? Your own model or your own way, you only can reach up to this level, and that is the ceiling already, right? And in order for you to break through it, you really have to come up with the right, another mindset, another model, or another skill set to go further, right? So seek for help. That's what I want to second. I want to second what Alex say. It's really seek for help.
So good. I love it. I'm just so moved by everything I'm hearing today. I love it. Roland, just now you mentioned all those that encouraged you to do the program, and then you're going on and doing with others, helping them, encouraging them to go on in what they're trying to achieve.
And I think that's the culture in KW Williams in Whitfield. Yes. That is the culture that we want to put into all the agents, the associates. It's like we help each other, and that the culture of positiveness, helping each other, and that's what the culture that we want.
Yes, that together everyone achieves more, right?
Yes.
That we can all have those careers worth having, businesses worth building, lives worth living, and legacies worth leaving. Correct. That's what you're all doing today. You're all doing this. I think you're passing on, Roland, your legacy also to these, and it will carry on, and a domino effect. So good. Yeah. All right. Thank you all so much. Thank you everyone who's on the call listening to us and sending all the encouragement. I believe May and Alex and also Christopher, they're going to achieve great things. Hopefully they will be the main speaker one day talking about some awesome topic on our Winning Mondays. Believing in all you guys. I think so. Yeah, it's so good. Okay, thanks everyone for a great Winning Monday, and I will see you next week. All right, take care everybody. Have a good day.